Imagine if every single person, not just black women, actually read my book, How to Love Your Afro, from beginning to end. Here's what I think would happen chapter by chapter. Part 1, mindset. Chapter 1, the power of language. Black women would realize that the everyday words that they were raised to use as children to describe their afros are directly impacting how they're handling their natural hair in adulthood. Hairstylists and brands would finally see that proudly throwing around words like unruly, wild, and untamed to describe afro or curly hair is incredibly problematic due to the fact that these words were once used to dehumanize enslaved Africans. Chapter 2, learning to love your natural hair. Black women would be forced to confront the myth that their hair is too much hard work and would finally learn how to feel confident without wigs, weaves, braids, or anything else other than the hair that grows from their scalp, breaking every negative attachment they have to those styles for good. Non-black parents of black and mixed race children would see how early negative feelings about natural hair begin, often without them even realizing, and would understand the life-changing and psychological importance of speaking positive affirmations into their children. And teachers, HR staff, and managers would finally grasp how incredibly difficult and daunting it can feel for a black woman to wear her afro hair openly. And as a result of reading that chapter, we'll learn how to recognize when professionalism is really just coded discrimination. Chapter 3, beware of the curl definition trap. We'd all begin to understand why curl definition is actually an incredibly toxic beauty standard, rooted in the very same Eurocentric beauty standards we claim to reject. After reading this chapter, black women would finally stop chasing YouTube tutorials and influencer content to help their natural curls pop, drop, and elongate, and instead would learn to love what their hair can do instead of cursing it every single day for what it can't. Chapter 4, setting realistic goals. Black women would finally stop chasing waist-length afro hair overnight, and everybody would get a valuable science lesson on exactly how it is our brain learns new information, so we can all understand why it is that failing as quickly and as frequently as possible is not just important, but imperative. And chapter 5, turning hair care into self-care. Black women would turn their wash days into spa days. Pain, the rushing, the tears, and frustration would finally be gone. And by reading this chapter, they would rewrite all the painful and uncomfortable experiences they had in childhood by learning how they can turn every single experience they have touching their hair in adulthood into a therapy session. Parents of curly-haired children would now have a better understanding of how to turn screaming matches into moments of bonding, and men and women around the world would understand why caring for their partner's curly hair could help heal the wounds of their inner child and honestly make them feel safer in that relationship than they have ever felt in their entire life. Click the link in my bio to pre-order your copy of How to Love Your Afro, and make sure you're following me for part 2.